Number JVB1065, Cruz case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. All right, Mr. Cruz, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
I'm trying to get a reduction in my child support.
Okay.
I recently been working and my wages has been reduced, so I want to see if I can get my child support reducted.
Okay. How much were you making?
Originally, about 100 a year.
All right, what are you doing?
I'm a restaurant owner.
Okay. So now, what are your wages looking like?
About yearly or weekly?
Yearly.
78. 78.
So from
75.
about 100 to 78,000? All right. Have you had to lay off employees or anything like that?
It's been, hours been reduced.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it took a reduction in hours. All right. Is that it? You just want to reduce because your wages changed?
And I actually have a new wife.
Congratulations.
Yeah, and a newborn on the
Okay.
way. So I got more responsibilities I got to take care of.
You said you have a newborn. The child in this case, how old are they?
Which one? My newborn?
No, not your newborn, the child between the two of you.
4 years old.
4, boy or girl?
It's a girl.
All right. Your 4-year-old, who carries that child on health insurance?
Me.
How much is it?
$430.
$430. Okay. You said you have a newborn, so is it $430 now with the newborn, or was it $430 before the newborn?
Before.
Okay. What is it now?
All right, guys, this one kicks off with pure disbelief. A woman walks into court not to sue a deadbeat dad, but her own sister. That's right, she's demanding child support after being left with 2 kids for 9 whole months. And the worst part, she had no warning. Her sister simply left to clear her mind and never came back. Judge Von de Bee is instantly curious, trying to make sense of this bizarre family fallout. The plaintiff lays it all out: emotional strain, financial pressure, and a sister who ghosted her parental duties. What should have been a favor turned into a full-time burden. The tension's already tight, but trust me, it's about to explode. Loyalty and responsibility are about to clash hard.
I haven't really checked, but I think it went up a couple of $100s.
Okay. So what are you thinking?
Maybe like 600. 6.
And is that for the whole family, or is that just for the 2 newborns?
2 newborns.
Okay. Well, not 2 newborns, the newborn and the 4-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay. So $600 just for them 2?
All of us together.
Okay, so all of you together is $600. How many people are on that plan?
3.
Well, it can't be 3.
Yeah, it's me. Me,
No.
my son, my daughter.
You, your son, what about your wife?
Oh, she's not on there.
Okay.
We just recently been married, so we haven't switched things up yet.
Okay, how long have you all been married?
About 3 months.
Oh, okay, so yeah, you are. So it's about $200. If I take that 600 and divide it by 3, it's $200 per person. So for both kids, it'll be about $400. That sound about right?
Yeah.
Okay. So your wages decreased, health insurance somewhat increased, okay? Is there anything else you want me to know?
Is there some more stuff you wanted to know?
Well, I mean, you came to court.
Yeah. I mean, pretty much. I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, I've been married. I got a newborn. The restaurant haven't been doing so good, and I just need some help from y'all to help me reduce my child support.
Okay. All right. Ma'am?
Yes.
Is there anything you want me to know?
Yeah, actually.
All right. Are you in agreement to his child support being reduced?
Buckle up, because now the defendant enters with an excuse that sounds more like a script rewrite. She claimed she needed a break, said she was stressed out and just needed time to find herself. But here's the twist. While she was off, finding peace, her sister was scrambling to keep the household together. Rent, food, school, everything fell on her. Judge Vonda B. listens carefully but doesn't hide her disbelief. The courtroom feels the shift. The sympathy that might have existed starts to fade fast. You can't just abandon kids and expect forgiveness to follow. The defendant's calm demeanor starts cracking as the judge's questions sharpen. This part exposes entitlement, and the room knows it.
No, I am not.
Okay, tell me about that.
I think it is fine as it is. I don't want to fight to increase it. I think the payment you are paying me is enough. The restaurant that he owns, same business. I don't see there being any less business. The only hours that were reduced were mine because your wife is the manager.
Oh, wait a minute, hold on. I didn't catch that part.
Yeah.
Run that by me again.
So he claims that the restaurant isn't doing so good.
Okay.
But I think the business is the same. It was just my hours that were reduced, so I had to pick up another job to make do.
Okay, so you, him, and new wife all work together?
Yeah, well, I only work on the weekends now, but yeah.
I mean, it's okay. I mean, we all get along. We make things work out for the family.
Oh.
I mean, for the better.
If that's the case, then you all wouldn't be here, right? Because you want a decrease. She's saying no, so you all get along?
I don't understand how it's supposed to pay something that I don't have, really.
But she's saying the business hasn't changed. You're talking about in terms of customers coming in and
Yeah.
things like that?
Yeah, I think that
So since
money
Corona
is
hit,
going elsewhere.
since Corona hit, our business has took a pretty much significant loss since Corona hit. Our customers.
I can believe that. You
Yeah.
know, that's happened to a lot of businesses.
So we've been trying to recover from that. So her hours may just be from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't think your hours got reduced because of COVID?
no,
Why
I'm
do
the
you think
strongest
you're-
server there
Why do you think your hours were reduced?
because his wife doesn't like me there.
Now she's cool with her.
Not when you're around.
Oh.
Now we hit the emotional core. The plaintiff opens up about how this abandonment affected not just her, but the kids. She didn't sign up for motherhood overnight, but she showed up every single day. Meanwhile, her sister stayed silent. No calls, no checks, not even a birthday card. Judge Vonda B. leans in as the pain surfaces. This isn't just a legal issue. It's betrayal on a blood-deep level. The audience feels it. Even the defendant shifts uncomfortably. The damage isn't just financial. It's emotional, and you can feel the courtroom absorbing the weight of that silence. It's not just about support now. It's about accountability for choosing to disappear.
I haven't seen
Sounds
that.
a little messy.
I haven't seen that. We don't. I don't think just so far as business-wise, we don't mix the business with the family. So far her hours, if anything, we gave her extra like 5-6 hours last week.
Okay.
Yeah,
As the dishwasher.
the hours.
So you're saying no, just based on you don't think that the business has changed or anything. Do you have any documentation that you brought with you today that shows his income has not decreased as he just testified to? He says $78,000 now, right?
Yeah.
Besides your belief, do you have any other reason to suggest that maybe he's not being truthful about what his income is?
Well, I just think, like, him having a new child, he doesn't want to support the child he already has to the extent that he can.
Okay.
And I feel like,
I take care of all my kids.
I didn't say you don't, but you should, make sure that the one you already have is taken care of. And yeah, I think, yeah, just the support is still needed.
Well, I don't think he's saying he doesn't want to support. He's saying he can't afford to support what it was. And if the roles were reversed and you were in that situation, wouldn't you want him to consider what you're saying is true and possibly work with you and reduce your child support?
Yeah, that would be fair.
Okay. Well, I think that's fair too. So this is what we're going to do. Based on your testimony, that your wages have decreased, and you kind of alluded to, not that his wages necessarily decreased, but that the business is not doing so well because your hours have been reduced.
This part gets icy fast. The defendant tries to justify her vanishing act, saying the kids were better off without her. That's when the courtroom chills. She blames her stress, her job, her mental state, but never once takes ownership. Judge Vonda B. doesn't let that slide. She calls out the evasion and presses hard on what the defendant actually contributed during those 9 months. The excuses crumble. This is where the judge draws the line between temporary hardship and flat-out abandonment. You can sense the shift. The defendant thought she could charm her way through, but the judge sees straight through it. Sympathy has officially left the room.
We may not necessarily know the true reason why, according to what you're saying, but your hours were in fact reduced, right? Mm-hmm. Which could be a direct result of the business during the pandemic, okay? So this is what we're going to do. Based on your testimony, your new gross comes out to $6,500. That brings your net to $5,157, giving you credit for both of the children that you have, and I gave you credit for your health insurance, okay? The new health insurance amount for $400. I couldn't give you $600 because it's only for the children, okay? So with that, your new child support amount comes out to $825. Based on what you used to pay at that $100,000, your child support was $1,242. So it went down about $300 or so dollars.
So what about the extra hours I was giving her? We're giving her a week.
What about them?
If we up the hours for her, would that lower my child support a little bit?
If we up her hours?
Yeah. So last week we gave her like an extra 6 hours.
Okay.
So what about if we gave her like maybe 12, 10?
This has nothing to do with her income. This is about yours.
Okay.
Why would you want her working more to decrease your child support?
So she can make more money to help
Pay
me
for his
out.
other baby.
See, now you starting to waste my time. Don't do that. Don't do it.
Now the focus turns to the numbers, and reality hits hard. Judge Vonda B. begins calculating what's owed, and the defendant suddenly gets defensive. She pushes back, says she didn't ask for help, tries to discredit her sister's claim. But facts don't lie. The plaintiff has documentation, consistency, and proof. Judge Vonda B. lays it out clearly. You may not have asked for help, but you left your children, and someone had to care for them. It's a brutal reminder that responsibility doesn't vanish with distance. This moment drives home the core of the case. Actions have financial weight, and you can't walk away from consequences just because you're related.
You have a legitimate reason to be here, and you have a legitimate request. Don't be ugly, okay?
All right.
Okay? Do you have any other questions?
So that's the final answer for the 800.
That's what I said, right? I said it went from $1,242 to $825.
But that's like $300 though.
Yeah, but it's giving you credit for the children that you already have, giving you credit for health insurance. What else could you be asking for? That's all I can do within the realms of the law.
I got a new baby.
And I took that into consideration, which is why your percentage is 16%.
So I'm supposed to pay $800 a month. That's 12 times 12.
$825 to be exact a month. What are you doing?
That's 9,000. That's 9,900 a month. How much?
Okay. You were paying $1,242. Do you want me to increase it back?
Nah, it's cool.
Oh, okay. So you don't have any more questions, right?
Nah, it's cool.
Okay.
So 800.
$825.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Nothing further?
That's it.
The answer is no, right?
Yeah.
Because your child support got reduced. You got what you were looking for, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything further from you?
No, ma'am.
Okay. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
At least you got your money.
All right, guys, here comes the judgment. And it's sharp. Judge Vonda B. rules in favor of the plaintiff, ordering the defendant to pay $4,320 in back child support. No drama, no delay, just facts and consequences. And just when you think it's over, the judge delivers one final blow. She tells the defendant that being a parent isn't optional. It's a lifetime contract. The room is quiet, the defendant is stunned, and the plaintiff walks away with more than money. She walks away validated. This case wasn't just about dollars. It was about doing the right thing when family fails. And today, that truth came down hard.